Hey guys, in this video I'm making a holiday ham. COVID killed Friendsgiving and there wasn't a lot of hangs around the holidays with friends here in Portland. So I thought I'd just do a big ham anyway. And I brought that over to a buddy's house who also had fajitas going on, and that was quite a feast. There's about 4 of us or 5 of us over there, and we did not want for the holiday meats. So let's get into it. Grab a cup of Seattle's okayest coffee and let's go. You ready?
Okay, I did start off with balsamic vinegar. There's a measuring cup in my hand, but I promise you I measured nothing. Next, maple syrup, olive oil, and Dijon mustard. And I'm just prepping some garlic that I'm going to mince up here. This is one of the good garlic cloves with the nice thick cloves. Love it when that happens. Gotta learn how to pick those out better. So here we go, chopping away. Oh, I thought I'd add in a little bit of sound here. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so I did see this online, this recipe, and kind of used it as a guide. I didn't follow it exactly, but it turned out pretty good nonetheless. Wanting to make sure I got a really fine mince on the garlic, because I didn't want like big chunks in there to kind of be inconsistent. The recipe did call for some Worcester sauce, but yeah, I just straight up forgot that. Here is some thyme leaves that I'm patiently tearing off all the little leaves for, and a little bit of rosemary. I didn't see any around the neighborhood, so I did actually buy this rosemary, which the complete ripoff at $2 for a couple sprigs. Definitely look around your neighborhood and see if you can find rosemary and just still it. Eventually I will plant a rosemary bush, but it's a dead of winter here and I don't think it'll take, and I'm not that good at gardening. So let's give these a good chop here. Chop them up real nice. Again, don't want any large flakes or leaves to throw off my inconsistency, or throw off my flavor profile. I want a nice smooth flavor for the whole ham, of course. Now, next I decided to throw in some zest of lemon, just to give it maybe a hint of citrus. So here I am zesting the lemon for the glaze, and we'll give that a good whisking. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice and whisk. Coffee break. And after a taste, I decided, well, let's throw in some more maple here and a little bit more balsamic. So I'm using the recipe I saw online as more of a guideline or not. I'll give it another taste here, and that is good. So, time to chop up the butternut squash, which is the second time I've used butternut squash in any dish, and might implement more of that. And I hear you can roast the seeds, but we'll save those for another time. Oh yeah, gotta love this fast forward. And a little carrot. I thought I'd keep my orangey beta carotenes in a dish and combine them and see what would happen. Turned out pretty good. So got some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and just gave those a mix. I did keep the salt and pepper in one spot as I added it, so just when I stirred it, I could be sure that if everything kind of looked homogeneous, then it was a good stir. Added a bit of lemon juice to this as well to see what would happen. And now it's time to score the ham. Went a little deep on this one. You don't actually have to press that hard to score a ham, but it still turned out okay. And there we go with the glaze here. We're gonna add that. Ah yeah. And we'll go over with this spoon just to get proper saturation. If you're like me and you're a total badass, you realized after the fact that you did not have tinfoil, so you had to run to the corner market to grab some real quick. And you want to go ahead and wrap that in tinfoil to keep most of the moisture in, most of the hard heat out. There's a still frame for no reason. And back in the oven we go. And now it is time for Hasselback potatoes. I just sliced off one side just so they didn't rock. And I've got my 2 spoons as a guide. I'm just going to slice those thinly so they can absorb the butter mix that we're going to put on there. It's a little bit more fast forward chopping for you. There you go. There we go. And when we slice these thinly, they will open up a bit in the oven, which gives it a nice little, just kind of crazy look to it. Oh, I forgot about the slow-mo footage. There'll be more of that later. Oh yeah. On with it. Now, for the butter mix, it's about half butter, half olive oil, and I've got some dried chives from an earlier project that I dehydrated that I will chop up again, or for the first time or whatever. Milk and butter. I definitely recommend dehydrating extra herbs and spices just to avoid waste. And you know what? Let's have an ASMR moment. Why not? Okay, game on. You're welcome for that. So, I think now what we'll do, let's get these potatoes in a pan. Oh, no, it's time to reglaze. It's been 20 minutes or so. Yeah, again, reglazing this stuff. The ham every 20 minutes and the potatoes just about the same. We'll paint those with the brush I mentioned earlier. And definitely want maybe a larger spoon to really dig in there and get the ham back in the oven, you know, where it should be baking at 325. Good deal. Good deal. Let's set up those potatoes. There we go. And just going to paint over those with the butter mix. You can see where I chopped off the edges to keep those from rolling around when I did my little jig with the 2 wooden spoons to slice these guys. And why would we waste the potato skins? Let's throw those in there. Why not? The potato skins will make for a nice little snack. Time to salt and pepper, throw a little tinfoil on it, and go for 325 in the oven until they're done. Ooh, here we have a finished product. Doesn't that look nice and savory? Also sweet.
So we did tear through that ham. There was enough left over to make some ham and bean soup. So that's what I did the next day, and used the butternut squash and the carrots and the potatoes even all in the soup. Added the beans, of course, white beans and navy beans.
Of course, we've got a little assist from the steampunk kegerator there. Thanks, kegerator.
So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. I miss you guys all. See you when there's no COVIDs, I guess.